In 1799, a British scientist received a mysterious pelt from Australia. He examined it under candlelight and reached for his scissors. He was certain, someone had sewn a duck's bill onto the body of a beaver. It had to be a hoax. He was wrong, and what he was holding would go on to break almost every rule biology had ever written. Meet the platypus. Half buried in the muddy banks of Australia's eastern rivers, it moves like a ghost, silent, secretive, almost never seen. For centuries, Aboriginal peoples knew it well, but to the Western world, it didn't just seem strange, it seemed impossible, because nothing about this animal should exist. Look closer. That bill isn't just for show. It's not bone, not beak, it's soft rubbery skin, packed with over 40 microscopic electroreceptors. The platypus hunts with its eyes, ears, and nostrils sealed shut underwater. It is quite literally blind, deaf, and holding its breath, navigating the riverbed by sensing the electric pulse of a shrimp's heartbeat. It's not swimming, it's listening to electricity. Now look at the rest of it. Webbed feet, built for gliding through water like a paddle, but fold the webbing back, and claws emerge, perfect for digging burrows on land. A tail like a beaver's, for storing fat through the winter. Dense, waterproof fur, so effective, so insulating, that scientists are still studying it to design better wetsuits. Nature didn't design the platypus. It seems to have assembled it, from spare parts, out of some other animal's leftovers. But here is where it gets stranger. In 1884, a scientist finally caught a platypus in the act of doing something no mammal was ever supposed to do. It laid an egg. A mammal, with fur, that feeds its young milk, laying eggs like a reptile. Scientists didn't believe the reports. Mammals had live young. That was the rule, the foundation of the entire classification. The platypus hadn't just bent the rule, it had shattered it. Now, brace yourself, because the platypus has one more secret, and this one can put a grown man on his knees. The males carry a hidden weapon, a sharp spur on each hind leg, connected to a venom gland. It's one of the only venomous mammals on Earth. The venom won't kill you, but survivors describe pain so intense, so relentless, that morphine barely touches it. It can last for weeks. A creature that lays eggs, makes milk without nipples, and delivers venom like a snake. Now, brace yourself, because the platypus has one more secret, and this one can put a grown man on his knees. The males carry a hidden weapon, a sharp spur on each hind leg, connected to a venom gland. It's one of the only venomous mammals on Earth. The venom won't kill you, but survivors describe pain so intense, so relentless, that morphine barely touches it. It can last for weeks. A creature that lays eggs, makes milk without nipples, and delivers venom like a snake. But in 2020, researchers made a discovery that stunned even platypus experts. Under ultraviolet light, in complete darkness, the platypus glows, a soft blue-green glow, rippling across its fur, a phenomenon called biofluorescence, shared with only a handful of other animals on the planet. No one knows exactly why. Maybe it's camouflage from nocturnal predators, maybe it's something else entirely. The platypus, it seems, was never finished revealing itself. So why does this animal exist at all? The answer lies buried nearly 200 million years in the past. The platypus is a monotreme, one of the last living branches of the very first mammals to ever walk the earth, before fur perfected itself, before live birth evolved, before milk found its modern form. The platypus isn't broken, it's a living fossil, a frozen moment from mammal evolution's opening chapter, still breathing, still hunting, still here. And yet, this ancient survivor, one that outlasted the dinosaurs, ice ages, and the rise of every mammal on Earth, is now vanishing. Habitat loss, drought, polluted rivers. Scientists estimate platypus populations have crashed by more than 50% in the last 30 years. The very creature that made scientists question the rules of biology might disappear before we ever fully understand it. 200 years ago, a man held this animal in his hands and called it a fraud. Today, we know the truth. It wasn't a hoax. It was a message proof that evolution doesn't follow our rulebooks, that nature doesn't care what we think is possible. The platypus didn't break the rules of biology. It simply forgot to read them. Some animals adapt to survive. The platypus survived by refusing to be anything but impossible.